I missed start 'em up Sundays yesterday. I was repairing Mad Archer's 041, the electronic ignition. I'll just show you where I placed the capacitor and then we'll start him up. I whacked the capacitor there on the Bakelite, just glued it to it. See that I made the wires a little bit long, but that's no real big issue. So we'll start him up. Might need to throttle. Don't need a carby kit, but I'll worry about that later. A good one. Success. It's got its own little idle dance happening. I can't go any leaner on the low, and I can't idle it down any further. It does, it's got the 041 dance. You know what Buchan says with his McCullochs, they've got their own idle dance, tune and note and whatnot. This one's got its own, not like the chainsaw guy. You know how he's got one, I think it's with a 28-inch bar, skip tooth. It's balancing, dun 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 dun. This one I can't idle down that far. The red top, I think, is the only 041 that I've got that idles very low. But because that's got brand new bearings and seals and gaskets and no air leaks, this one possibly might be leaking from this side, but I can turn it on both sides and it stays idling the same. So I just made a cut with it. I don't know, this clutch, this style clutch is a bit different. It's a bit slippy, but it's a brand new chain on very dry timber. Maybe the oil has got to be turned back up again. You can see I made a cut. There's all the sawdust all over the bar, even underneath. So, clean up the bench and we'll get the trapezoid saw down on an alfoil. I think I might just leave it electronic as well, so I don't think that Dolmar will ever get finished. I tried to spin the crankshaft before by hand, it just wouldn't turn, so I think I'll just put it together and display it as best I can, and that's it. I'll just run the electronic in trapeze because it's got the it wasn't electronic, someone ripped off with the ignition module. Maybe it stopped sparking on trap and he just whacked the points ignition in it. That ignition there would be handy to have as a spare. So I'll switch this off, clean my bench off a little bit better, and we'll get into the other one. Hooroo.